What's up, guys? It's Mama Deadhead and I am back for another Fear Friday. So I'm really excited about this video. As you can see, I have my Morgan dog tag on this time. I definitely didn't forget it with the latest news. So first things first, we actually have 3 new castings for Fear the Walking Dead. We don't know who they're gonna play, who their characters are gonna be, how they're gonna come into play. But the actors and actresses are Jenna Elfman, Garrett Dillahunt, and Maggie Grace. And I just think it's really cool, first of all, to see all the actors and actresses like intertwined in so many shows like Sons of Anarchy, Lost, and now Fear the Walking Dead, The Walking Dead. I know that Garrett Dillahunt actually, I believe he auditioned to play Negan, and now he's joining Fear the Walking Dead. So seeing like all these characters like come together is just really cool for me, because some characters I saw first on Lost or I saw on Sons of Anarchy, and I'm one of those people that the first time I see an actor, especially in a bigger role, I automatically associate them with the other show. So like whenever, I'm spacing on his name right now, Jeremiah Otto, I immediately was like, that's Unser from Sons of Anarchy. So I thought that was really cool. But the main news here is our beloved Morgan is going to Fear the Walking Dead. And as you guys know from my reaction to that, I was extremely hyped. I nearly cried. I was so excited because this was a character that I didn't even talk about. Like, for some reason, this character slipped my mind. And whenever I was at my panel in Atlanta and I was talking about crossover characters, I had tons of people chime in, if you saw that live stream, talking about who they thought it was, why they thought it was that character, and nobody said Morgan. So this was legitimately a shock. Whenever I was sitting down to watch it, I was preparing myself for who I thought it was in my head. Not necessarily who I wanted it to be, but who I thought most fit. And that was Rosita. I know that a lot of people were looking forward to Abraham, and I totally understand Abraham would be absolutely awesome, but whenever Kirkman originally said his statement about crossing over, he did say that it was going to be one character. So one character will go from one show to the other, and he wasn't going to name which one was which. And one character meant for me one character. Now, if Abraham was in Fear the Walking Dead, then that means that it would also be his entire family, so his wife and his 2 kids, because whenever we see him in the episode Self-Help in The Walking Dead, he has a flashback of meeting Eugene, and it was literally seconds after his family was killed. He was holding a gun in his mouth, he was about to commit suicide, and there was Eugene. So there would have to be his family in there, and being that he said one character, I kind of ruled him out, even though that I thought the area would fit. I thought Rosita was a better fit because of the area, one character. She was on her own for a while. We don't know a lot of backstory on her. We just know now from the previous season of The Walking Dead that she had like a lot of boyfriends, and that's basically how she learned all of the really awesome stuff that she knows now. So Morgan was the farthest person from my mind. And I don't know why, because thinking about it, I mean, he has this whole like block of space, all of these seasons that he was gone. And we know how he became sane Morgan, but we don't know how he became Crazy Claire Morgan other than Dwayne dying. Now, I've had a ton of questions, and unfortunately, guys, like, I can't answer them. I've had is Fear the Walking Dead going to do a major time skip, and is that how Morgan is going to play into this? Is it going to be his backstory? How is he going to enter? Like, who is he going to be? Is he going to be a good guy? Is he going to be sane? Is he going to be Clear Morgan? And I don't know. The only people that know that are Morgan, the writers, the producers. So unfortunately I can't tell you that, but I can tell you what I personally think. And what I think they're going to do is, I think it's going to be after Dwayne dies, so it's just the one character like Kirkman said, but before he decided to go see Rick. Wouldn't make a lot of sense to me, personally, for it to completely do a huge time hop years in the future. It could, but I personally just don't see it happening. I think it's going to be like just the itty bitty place in between. And that said that he wasn't going to be like a regular on the show forever now. This is just like for the time being. He's gonna be a big feature in it. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is I got a lot of comments, and I've seen a lot of comments in general about how upset Lenny James looked in the interview. They're like, oh, he's definitely dead in The Walking Dead. Of course that could happen. I even said in my death predictions video that I thought he was going to be the big death for the season. So, I mean, I think that is definitely possible. But it's also possible that that's not the case. First off, the way that they film is they've stopped filming for this season of The Walking Dead, and now they're picking up with filming for Fear the Walking Dead. So schedule-wise, it's absolutely possible for him to do this. He can definitely do it, no problem. As far as him being upset, I think of it like this. Like, you absolutely love, like, your friends or your family, one or the other, both, you know, whoever, the special people in your life, I guess. If you got an opportunity to go, like, study abroad in college for a year, you're still going to be really devastated to, like, leave your loved ones. And obviously, over these years, we see The Walking Dead actors and actresses become this really, like, tight-knit, lovely family. So I would be upset too. You know, if I had to go be away from my daughter and my husband, I would be absolutely devastated. And then, like, seeing them, like, over, you know, the chat, like, over Skype, like he was, and seeing them cry, I would probably be just as upset as him. So I'm hoping that this isn't the end for Morgan. I really don't think it is with the way that they were talking. I could understand why he's upset, like I said. So tell me your thoughts below. Do you think that I'm possibly right? Do you think that they're just completely lying when they say that Morgan still has more story? What do you think is going to happen with the future of The Walking Dead without Morgan? I said with another video, Rick's eyes in that first episode where he was destroyed. Could that death be Morgan? I don't know. Everything's up in the air right now. And like I said, I don't know. I wish I did know. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. I've seen pictures of, spoiler alert for those that haven't seen the last season of Fear the Walking Dead. But with the looks of it, it kind of looks like Strand, Nick, and Alicia survived, because we did see them in a picture with Lenny James, and they're all like have their scripts out. So maybe they're alive still, because that last season left off with a bang, and we don't know who's alive, who's dead besides Madison. So tell me, tell me what your thoughts are. I'm really curious to know. Are you excited about Morgan? I know that nearly everyone was expecting Abraham, so this was a big shock. I've seen other reactors reacting to it, and they were flabbergasted. They were speechless. Where I was completely excited, because this is my guy, guys. I love this guy. So just drop your comments below, guys. This is going to be it for this video. Remember, like and subscribe. Bye, guys.